What's a Section 184 certificate, and why do vendors push some of the responsibility onto the purchaser to arrange, order, or deal with it? For a New South Wales purchase of a strata property, a Section 184 certificate is a document issued by strata or the owner's corporation that outlines any outstanding or quarterly levies that are due and payable, any special levies that have been raised or are due and payable, and any additional costs such as interest or insurances or other costs that are outstanding and payable. Vendors in their contract for sale can pass on the ordering and arranging of that certificate, which is generally a vendor responsibility, to the purchaser. The cost of a 184 certificate at the moment that you need to pay strata or the owner's corporation is $119.90. Part of the conveyancing process to ensure that we deal with outstanding rates for strata and make sure that the vendor does not leave you holding the costs that are outstanding as a purchaser after settlement is the 184 certificate, right? The 184 certificate deals with this. What it has is how much the quarterly levies are and what has been paid or what may be outstanding, how much special levies are if they've been raised, and how much is to be paid or has been paid, and what's outstanding, and any other interest costs or additional costs related to strata that we need to consider. People often ask me when they're purchasing property, Jason, do you make sure that we don't have to pay the vendors outstanding rates? And the 184 certificate is how we deal with the strata side of things. This gives us a big picture of how much rates are outstanding, how we need to adjust them, and that we can deal with them before settlement. To give you an idea of how it works, we look at all of the rates and proportionately adjust them based on liability from settlement onwards. What this means is if you're purchasing a property, you should only pay for rates from the date you become the owner, the settlement date, onwards. We make sure the vendor pays for all of the outstanding rates they should before settlement, and therefore you're not held liable for their rates. If you've liked this content, please like, follow, and subscribe on the channel you're watching on. Thanks.